Okay, so if I give myself a lofty title, like I'm some kind of linguistic specialist, it's not really about that I study every ancient tongue, even though I do interest in things like that. But because if you get the sense or urgency, like you get the feeling that I'm the only one that knows what this person means because of the way that they have adopted terms that have been conflated in modern, like today, contemporary, whatever, like recently. Okay, maybe it's not always the case, but if you can identify that there are some terms that are being conflated, right? Everybody likes those terms, you know. I'm not going to pick on any one particular term because it doesn't matter if you have one or not. You can just point to that. You can just be like, there are a few floaters around, okay? It's a fucking satellite or whatever you want to call it. Doo. Every time it goes over, you're doo doo. But I apologize for using words colloquially sometimes. And then the reason I have to allow other people to use words colloquially is because you're the only one that can understand them speaking the same language. You know that's possible. Even though we all speak the same language, you know somebody who you worry sometimes for because it seems like you're the only one who understands him, right? But then somebody is aware of all of the conflatative efforts to subvert linguistics. Usually the reason they do that is because there's something that could be levied against them and they want to reverse the polarity around the word. They want to revert the charge. Whatever it is that's positive, one man's heaven is another man's hell. So I don't want to say it's negative or positive. All I know is that they discovered something in their and they would continue genuflecting except for the fact that they didn't like what they discovered. Okay, that's just what it is. I don't care about that, or maybe I do. You actually don't have to. You can't really ever have the right to believe anyone. So you have to be even if you're intrigued, you have to verify everything. You can't believe me. What if I get the chip in my arm that has all my data stored on there, so that I can get go shopping or something like that? Well, like, what about like that shit? Like nobody would be poor if they didn't have the chip in their arm. So like as soon as you get the chip, you have access to like maybe $30,000 of credit or some stupid like that, just for getting everything set up to where it would function. Your cooperation is appreciation, or it is civil. You're being civility. Your civil asset forfeiture is being interpreted as cooperation, and everybody doesn't have to feel the same way. So I can understand if you have to use a colloquialism or something like that. Because I don't want to have to worry about you guys, right? When you're only upset over emotional attachment to a word or something that you feel like it resonates trauma, then I own that shit. So we always have to be upset because somebody said a thing. You can own words if they cause hurt, if they cause harm. Ownage. But there's other purposes for words than ownage. Some of it is like conveyance. Like it already does what it do. It's gonna do what it do, duh. It's probably the first time that everything clicked. You know, because you can emulate someone for an opinion that you admire. You have to have someone who you respect, so that you can be squared away. You're all good. I'm not worrying about you guys, because you know someone who you admire, or there's an opinion that someone that you respect. Okay, the people that can't correlate to anyone that they admire, then you have to wonder. Like, it's not even your choice. It's never been anybody's choice. We be admiring more than we think that we're doing respect, because respect is reserved for something that has the ability to just, rip your arms off or something. That's benevolent. Because I'm not going to act like you, you should go play with the bears because they're full of cotton. They're like stitched together with rags and full of cotton or something like that. Like, that's not benevolent. Okay. I've had this reflection before. Like, this is it's like revolving. I had it before. And I'm not saying that I shouldn't have it again. It's like, if somebody wants to speak the truth, right, and I already knew it or something, you shouldn't interrupt them, because there's other people that might be interested in that shit. So why are you stopping them? Like, go sit in the back. Don't fucking sit in the front and then complain that we already seen this before. It's just, everybody knows all this is shit before.